Sweet. All right, you ready to start?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, man. All right, Thomas, congratulations on being this month's top tech. You've sold more flow techs than anybody else. Huge achievement. You've been killing it. Can you just reintroduce yourself? Tell us what company you're with, what area you serve, how long you've been in the industry, and anything else you want us to know about you.
Yeah, my name is Tom Keane. I'm working with George Brazil Plumbing and Electrical. Been working here for about 8 years. I've been doing plumbing for about 15 now,
Hmm.
but I'm originally from New York, so I got introduced with Flowtech when I moved out here. And ever since, we've been selling a lot of them. They've been doing good.
Heck yeah, awesome. Um, so you've sold more flow techs than anybody else. What do you think is the biggest difference that you've made? Uh, And how have you introduced that the flow tech to new customers, people that aren't familiar with the product?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of times I'll go over, ask them what they're trying to accomplish. And a lot of times it's not just about having soft water. They want to just accomplish like a maintenance free item that will take care of their plumbing. So we go into the conversation about flow tech and how it does. A lot of things I do, I don't over explain it. Sometimes when you over explain it, it gets a little confusing for a customer. So I try and simplify it as much as I can. It makes it a little bit easier to understand. And then they do end up really loving the system.
Hmm. Yeah, over explaining is definitely a quick way to get somebody turned off by something.
Yeah.
You want to dive in. I mean, for me, I find all this stuff very interesting. So if you get excited about something and you really do, believe in a product, it's hard to kind of put that into your mind of like, oh, wait, these people literally could probably care less, but they want a solution to
Yeah.
the problem. So, awesome.
Yeah.
So what's the most common hesitation that you face when, laying this off on a customer or somebody that may be on the fence? They don't know if this is the right solution. What's your way of kind of getting them over that hump?
Yeah. Honestly, a lot of times you'll be looking at the price.
Hmm.
It's sometimes is going to be a big investment for a lot of people. But to be honest, it's a small investment as opposed to everything that can break if you don't have it.
Mm,
So if you put a flow tech in, less faucet changes, less issues with your water heater, plumbing, as a whole will be better.
hmm.
So just kind of giving them a scope of everything, they'll understand.
Yeah,
It's a little bit more money right now, but later on, it's a huge investment to help your plumbing system.
yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like having car insurance. You don't want to pay for it, but when you need it, it's
Yep,
like, thank God I had it, you know?
absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. So how has selling the Flowtech, are you guys commission based? Have you seen your ticket sales, your ticket price rise, commission or anything like that?
Yeah, technically, we are basically commission on how it goes, but yes, my monthly average ticket, everything's rising, average revenue,
Hmm.
everything goes up, so it does help a lot.
Hmm.
And and then at the end of the day, it's all about helping the customers. So you take care of that first, and the rest will take care of yourself.
Exactly. And so when you're in a home, what are like the first kind of indications or things that you look for to even bring it up into conversation, even if you're not there for, a specific thing or like a call. Do you go to the kitchen sink, shower, or water heaters? Clearly messed up, but it's still kind
Yeah.
of new. What do you?
Yeah. So we got two different calls. So if it's like an annual inspection,
Mhm.
I would take a picture throughout the house of all the stuff that's calcified, pictures of when flushing the water heater, calcium, everything, and go over that all first.
Mhm.
Let them know like what's going on. If it's a new, no annual inspection type of call, I'll just bring it up. I'll be like, hey, do you have any water filtration? And if they say no, then we'll go into the flow tech and the benefits of it with no maintenance and what it will do.
Mhm.
And if they do say yes, if they have a softener or something, I'll start asking, hey, are you interested in the maintenance free option? Let's check if that's even working. We don't know how old it is. So
Mhm.
as a, honestly, just bringing it up,
Yeah.
will get you in the door to even talk about it.
Yeah. What's one thing that you can maybe suggest or offer as advice to other techs that maybe aren't necessarily sold on it or believe in the product? What can you tell them to be kind of get over that mindset of, hesitation?
Yeah. Yeah. Cause you get those customers, they're like, well, I've never heard of that product before. It's a little new.
Hmm.
For us, our upper management has them
Hmm.
and has used them in their house. So we have personal feedback on how good it is to work.
Mhm.
So I always share that with them.
Yeah.
And I always, always open and honest. It really does work. I've seen them descale a lot of pipes and help out with valves.
Mhm.
Just give them the confidence that it's going to really work.
Mm.
And if they're still hesitant, we got the money back 1 year, guarantee.
Yeah.
So, you know, within that year, if you feel it's not working, give us a call.
Yeah. And so on another question, how many times have you gone over to a house that say already has a water softener, but you go to look into where the salt is and there's no salt? Have you run into that quite often?
Oh yeah, it was our last job, which is right into that, literally.
Yeah, so and I mean, a lot of people, it's just another chore to do, keep up with. So I think bringing that up in conversation of maintenance free, a lot of people hear maintenance free and they're like, okay, but really, how often do I gotta flush it? It's like, no, it's really you set it and forget it. So, um,
Absolutely.
and then oh yeah, do you have like a small tactic or a line that kind of maybe seals the deal? If not, I mean, it seems like you're knowledgeable enough and you can probably read your crowd enough to where it's like, I'm being too pushy. What's your tactic?
Yeah. So, like I said, I bring up like, hey, is there any softening or any water quality in the home? If yes, then you go down that path on checking it. And if no, I bring up the flow tech every time because
Yeah.
it's maintenance free. A lot of, being in Phoenix, a lot of our customers are 55 and older.
Hmm.
They don't want to haul salt around. A lot of people don't want wasted water. So there's a lot of benefits.
Hmm.
Take care of the plumbing. So like you said, you just put it in there and you just set it and forget it.
Yep. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. I mean, it is probably just if you believe in it enough and you're knowledgeable enough about it, and you present it to somebody, I think it's pretty easy to get them to understand. This is beneficial to have in your home.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, if your body language, if you're not confident about it all, they're going to read that too.
yeah, yeah, and I feel like a lot of guys maybe get hesitant on that. They just had a training maybe on Monday and it's Friday, and they want to try to push the product, but they get scared and they'll hand them a pamphlet, and then hopefully they do their job for them. But
Yeah.
yeah,
No, I don't even push it. Just if I'm honest about it, the benefits and everything and what it will help.
yeah,
And I go back to the whole investment, thing on, yeah, it's a little bit of money now, but later on your valves won't be seized up and everything.
yeah.
They definitely see the value.
Yeah, definitely. And for the final question, this is always a good one. I love asking this one. Do you have any funny or crazy stories on a job, not even pertaining to water treatment, just overall funny or crazy moment that you've seen out in the field?
Yeah, we got a bunch of them, honestly. But not, I mean, my craziest one, honestly, it could be pretty crazy, but working on call one time years back, I had a customer that had dementia. I'm working in the house and he completely forgot I was there.
No.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
So that was a funny one.
Was he armed?
He was. And I
Oh
ran out of the house.
man. Just left your tools and everything and
Well, luckily I didn't have the tools in there yet. So
oh
I just got out of there
man.
with nothing. But
That
I was just searching.
Yeah, that would be a little rough. Because you want to feel bad, but also your life is endangered. So
Absolutely.
yeah, that's a good one. I've never even thought of that. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Heck
Yeah. It
yeah.
was only one time in my career. So hopefully never again.
Yeah, heck yeah. All right, well, let's wrap this up. Again, Tom, thank you very much for everything that you're doing out there, killing it. Congratulations again. And hopefully we'll see you back on top next month.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, you have a great day, all right?
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.